At this point, they're programming y'all to hate men.
We present to you Arome Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today, for the past couple of days, I have been seeing a lot of particular reactions and responses from women who have been reacting to this particular post that some man posted concerning what would women do if men were gone from the world for 24 hours. Now, personally, this is not a constructive conversation because, first off, you're in a fantasy world. There's no possible way for men to be gone from the world. But if it was so, my oh my, what a wonderful world we would live in. What a wonderful world. Until they get in car accidents, and then who's going to really tow the car? Who's going to be there to write up what happened? Who's going to be there for the insurance? You want to build a house? Who's going to be there to build the house? You want to go to the market and get some food? Who's going to be there to stock up the food? Oh, somebody robbed you? Well, who's going to be the one to investigate? You want dick? Who's going to be the one to give you the ding-a-ling? You want them likes on Instagram? Who's going to be the one to like them? You post OnlyFans content. Who's going to be the one to give you that money? So I don't understand the logic here. I don't understand the conversation here because there's nothing constructive here. It's just a bunch of feminists complaining about male predators, and they're placing men in one category. They want the good and the bad men to be gone. They didn't say what would happen for 24 hours if we left the bad man, the male predator. But then here's the conversation, right? The same argument that black people will make about how white people and white supremacy and police brutality, all that type of stuff, is the same style of argument that they're using for men being gone from the world. They're saying that just like white people in general, and this is their argument, that they will say that white people in general are racist, that they're white supremacists, that they don't do anything but to undervalue and devalue black people, is the same argument they would try to use about men, saying that men only see women as sex objects, men only want to use and abuse women. This is the same argument. Now, we're not going to get into racism and white supremacy here. However, for you to place all men in one category as if all men are the same is beyond me. Because with men, it's because the world goes round. Yeah, James Brown. This is a man's world. Now, whether you like that or not, for men to be the ones who are the leaders, for men to be the ones who build civilizations, to be the architects, to be the scientists, the teachers, there's nothing wrong with that. However, when you live in a society like this, where you're dealing with a white supremacist and westernized outlook on masculinity and male presence, then of course you're going to look at men in a wrong way. But what was startling to me is that the comment section had nothing to do with empowerment. Nothing. It had nothing to do with women finally getting a chance to empower themselves like they say they need to, you know. I mean, look at this. The first one says, I live how I want to live, run at night, blasting music into my headphones, walk alone in the city, ride bikes with my best friend. The next one says, go walks at night, dance around town 3 o'clock without fear of my life, wear an actual bathing suit and go to the beach, be confident on social media, blast music through both of my AirPods wearing a mini skirt. What is this? Like, really tell me, what is this? This isn't empowerment. If the advantage that you have with men is to just wear a mini skirt and blast music late at night, then you have some priorities to handle. because you have psychological issues. This isn't something to devalue or to disregard the experience that women have with men. However, it is very disingenuous and very ignorant of you to even entertain the thought process of having no men in this world, because it doesn't solve your problems whatsoever. And as it seems, you wouldn't strive as a civilization either if it was just women. Because if all you want to do with men not being in the world is to wear a miniskirt and walk down the street, I just really need to know where your mind is to say something like that. And see, when it comes to red pill men, and they make the same argument that modern day women are the death of civilizations. I mean, that's basically what they say. That modern day women should not be trusted. You shouldn't marry them. You should only smash and pass them and see that they do whatever you want them to do. When men make an argument that the majority of women in the world are not married or wifey material, you get in an uproar. It's not all of us. You just hate women. Just say you get. Well, when you put men in a category and say that men should just be wiped off from the world for 24 hours so that we can live our freedom because we will feel safer that way, what are you saying about men? I mean, really think about the thought process where you have to entertain men not being here in this world. You wouldn't even be here in this world if a man didn't get with your mother. Why in the hell did Facebook recommend my ex-girlfriend to friend? Facebook, you tripping. So while you getting distracted and having unconstructive conversations about how men do this to you and men do that to you and I didn't feel safe around this man, and while you letting your emotions and what has traumatically happened to you control the general status and general perspective in life, everything around you is changing. Everything around you is rearranging. So while you over here having unconstructive conversations and talk about how you don't need a man and you don't feel safe around men, that doesn't do anything for you whatsoever. Well, what's the solution, Tyrone? You want to always talk about how we talk about the problems, but you don't ever give us a solution. You're not even talking about the goddamn solution, much less talking about the central problem. But for sake of argument, let's do this. Number one, live your life. That's it. Now some of y'all, we are living our life, Tyrone. We go through this every single day. Okay. Then let's number this down to 4. 1, stay inside. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I do whatever I want. If I want to go outside with my girlfriend, I do. What? I want to do whatever I want. Why can't you just tell the men to act? Well, you know what? I'm a woman and I do whatever I want with my body. Okay. That's fine. Then let's go to number 2. How about you work out? How about you get fit? How about you take a self-defense class? Learn some martial arts, some kickboxing, some boxing. Learn how to defend yourself. I don't think I have time for that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's go to number 3. You know, you can get a weapon. Learn to use a taser. Learn to use a gun. You know, a knife maybe. You know, learn how to defend yourself with a weapon. I don't like the process. I don't even feel like I even have to really walk around with it. I should just be able to walk out and be whoever I am. Okay then, how about you find yourself a man? You know, find you a man, a good man, and anytime that you want to go out, y'all can plan something, y'all can go out and you can feel safe. But, are you telling me I need a man? Because I don't need a man. Okay, that's the whole point of this, is because we want you gone. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Either you just live your best life and understand that the world is messed up, or you listen to the 4 things I have to tell you. I know of a place where you never get harmed. A magical place with magical charms. Indoors, indoors, indoors. Why is it that when it comes to what would happen if men were to be erased, The number one thing that these feminists think about is the worst possible thing that could ever happen to them. And so in return, they can say they want to wear a mini skirt and go out and blast music and be half naked and walk down the streets. Now, just because men aren't in this world, right, for 24 hours, hypothetically, if men weren't in this world for 24 hours, that does not mean that you're going to be protected. This is what we call a dog eats dog world. The world is not made to be fair. You have to live it how you see it and live your best life like it's golden. You cannot have the things that have happened in your life and the trauma that has happened in your life be the central perspective for your life, because you cannot enjoy life letting trauma and things that have affected you in a certain type of way continue to manipulate how you can advance in life. That's the same thing with the argument with black people talking about how they're the most disrespected and the most unprotected and undervalued, and we're treated like dogs and we're endangered species. That doesn't do anything for us. Calling ourselves the minority, calling ourselves people of color, calling ourselves Negroes and all this other type of stuff. Black Lives Matter. I am a man. Ain't I your brother too? All this has been going on for almost a century, and it hasn't done anything. But share your thoughts in the comment section below concerning the whole matters at hand. Am I in the right? Am I in the wrong? Do you agree with the meme? Do you not agree with the meme? Share your own personal thoughts concerning the matters at hand. Even share your own personal experiences concerning these topics at hand. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
It's just me, myself, and I. Ride it, dolo, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, it's just me, myself, and I. Ride it, dolo, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, hey.